Honestly, just want to thank everybody. The Hokie fans were unbelievable again. Coming in on the buses today, they were on every corner. And, our guys loved it. They were lit up. They were excited. Aaron Rouse did a tremendous job talking to our team this morning at breakfast, which I really appreciate him and his efforts. So, it was good. I thought we responded in all three phases at some point during this game, and it was necessary. We started fast, which was necessary. Had we not, we would have been in more of a dogfight down the stretch right there. And so I'm proud of the effort, the players, the coaches. Thought we played better, nowhere near what we need to do. We got to keep improving all week long. We got to be a better team on Saturday. This is a tough place to play at night, in state, against a team that easily could have been 2-0, quite honestly. So it's good effort by the Hokies.
Brent, looks like you got the run game cranked up to how you like it. What do you see in the second half there especially?
Yeah, I just think we had to commit to it. Sometimes you got to have a little patience and keep handing it off to 33. I mean, I wanted to see what he could do. He was banged up a little bit, and the true dog came out because he wanted the ball, despite the injury, and he came through for us.
Things were close there for a while. APR, 2 sacks, and then 1 drive forced a fumble. Seems like you really took it over there. What can you say about a game like that for him?
Yeah, first of all, that's the second time he's had 4 sacks in a game. And that's only him and Bruce Smith that have done that. And Bruce was here tonight. So incredible accomplishment by APR to do it at home. So many family and friends here. Really, really happy for him. He did his personal share last night for the team and talked about coming home. Talked about coming to Virginia Tech and how it was the right thing for him and what it's meant for him. And I'm just very, very, very happy and proud of his efforts tonight.
Last time we were here, it was very much a sloppy game. I think 15 penalties. I think tonight maybe only 2.
2, yeah.
It seemed very clean and crisp. 1 turnover, yes, but overall pretty clean and crisp in your mind.
Yeah, I think so. We had some they do a nice job defensively, and we had some things we weren't getting hat on hat in the first half well enough in the run game. I thought we got it cleaned up at halftime. Again, we're doing some nice things. We're making good adjustments at halftime, which is important.
Johnny Garrett came in and had to play a lot of snaps with Xavier.
Played the whole game.
One, how's Xavier doing, and how did you think Johnny performed?
I think Xavier's fine. I think he'll be. He took a pretty good lick, and I think, they X-rayed it. It was clear, but he couldn't go, and I get it. So Johnny stepped up. I think he played every snap but 1 or 2 and did a great job. He's been working. He's gotten better and better. We had a plan for him on some substitution stuff today, and we had to throw that out the window because all of a sudden he's a starting left tackle. But he did a nice job.
Was that something that happened in pregame with Chaplin? It looked like he
It
went
was,
down
yeah.
beforehand.
Yeah. He got kicked pretty good.
The first drive, you guys go down there and score right away, 2 touchdowns right away. You had to play where Parker was out wide doing jumping jacks basically. The fast start, how important was it to get out there?
Really big. We talked about it all week. We worked on it. We talked about it as coaches, make sure our plan aligns with that. And I thought that play call was excellent. Something that went in this week, and there's some deception there, and it certainly worked out.
Has that worked to that level? I mean, it looked like they completely just let Lane go right by him. They were so distracted by
It's a tricky formation. Some people, unfortunately, I've had it run against me before, but it was a good job. I thought Parker's theatrics were really good.
We asked you earlier this week about Kyron. You said you guys that this team's aspect from Kyron's the best. Design runs, he looked good. Aside from the 1 pick, would you say this was Kyron playing his best game of the year?
I think so, yeah. I think for sure. Now, I know he's going to look at that film and see areas he can do better, play better, but that was his best game to date.
The busted play where he recovers the snap and then finds
Jay Lane.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what good players need to do, right? It looks like it's a play for them, and he turns it into a play for us. And then Jay Lane, after catching the ball, whether it's on a punt or after a pass, that guy, he's like a running back when he's running with that football. He's hard to handle. I thought that was a great run down their sideline.
Jennings didn't play in the second half. What was he dealing with there?
Yeah, he's got a tweak. I think he's going to be okay, but, we weren't comfortable putting him back out there. He was disappointed. It's good to see him make a few plays early.
Jay Lane had, I think, 100 yards in the first quarter for you guys.
Yeah.
How did he kind of
get you guys going early.
Yeah, honestly, he was slow to go. We weren't even sure he was going to play against Vanderbilt. He wasn't 100%. I think he's finally greased up. He didn't get a lot of action in camp. He was injured. He didn't get a lot of practice. I think he's kind of hitting his stride right now, where we're getting the Jay Lane back that we know and love from last year.
When ODU made it tight there at halftime, they broke out a couple big runs off the edge. What did you see on
Yeah, one was a miscommunication completely on that side of the defense. Something that one of the guys thought he heard that put them both on dive instead of somebody taking quarterback. That's a problem. Can't happen. And then, they did a nice job with their midline. It was actually a dart play, a tackle trap, and they busted it through. We misfit it. We got to get it on the ground. Those things can't. We did there. You got to minimize those things to, an explosive run at 20, but it doesn't have to go for 40, 50, 60. We got to be better there. But for the most part, the message at halftime was, listen, make them drive the field. Make them earn it. We do that. I don't know that they can do that. And that's kind of the way second half went.
What, if anything, did you know about third-string quarterback, the true freshman, and your pass defense for the second straight week was pretty much lights out? Were you pleased with it?
We played a lot of man tonight. And let me tell you, that kid, we watched his high school film. He's fast and he's an athlete. He reminds me of some other guys on our schedule. He's got a chance to be a good football player. They play to their strengths. They got those crazy splits, which are unorthodox. And I thought the guys, the defensive staff did a nice job with their plan.
Woodson got the start at will. Is that a situational thing, or you just like how he's been coming on?
It's a combination of both. Kelly's been a little bit banged up, and Caleb's played well and practiced well, and he's earning more opportunity. And like I said, those linebacker positions, even J.K. played well at Mike tonight. He got some snaps there. Sam played good. Those guys, again, they're all complementing each other. We need all them guys to play well.
To go back to APR, he wasn't, not that he wasn't productive, but he didn't put up numbers in those first two games. What do you feel like he unlocked tonight coming back home?
I think we got to put him in. We got to get him off schedule and get him into those third and longs. We didn't do that well enough the first 2 weeks. I thought Marshall got rid of the ball quickly. They had a good plan there that minimized that. But I know he was amped up to play this game, and he got his one-on-one shots and he won a bunch of them tonight.
0 sacks allowed tonight. Is that a good step forward?
For sure, absolutely.
You mentioned APR was amped up, holding the lunch pail pregame. Was that leading into this week? A little 7-5 push?
Yeah, well, he's been deserving it, and the staff had been putting pressure on Coach Marv, and he held out and held out and held out, and finally it was just apparent that he deserved that thing, and then he went out and maximized it. And when you get that lunch pail, you don't want to let it go, and that's how he's going to be with it.
Brent, no yards defensively allowed in the third quarter there. What changed out of halftime that kind of shut down Pinnacle?
Yeah, again, we just had to minimize the explosives and make them drive the field. We had to control the quarterbacks in the alley. That was big for them. They got a nice plan. They make you light in the box and hand the ball off. Because they get those wide splits. But I thought the DBs, to your point about pass defense, they did a nice job. That was an important piece of the game plan. We couldn't give up, a bunch of catches playing the way we were.
On the blocked field goal, what did you see?
Yeah, they had a jumper. He did a nice job. They got a push. I'm not sure about the legality of what they were doing in that A gap a couple times, and we kept questioning them. It didn't seem like you're not allowed to touch that guy he's got to get his head up, his full second. Anyways, it looked like the jumper came down illegally, but I won't know till I
What did you like about how John bounced
turn
back?
it in. Yeah, it was awesome. I'm not surprised. John's steady. He's confident. Yeah, I wasn't wavering on what John could do.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks, everybody.